What's up, y'all? What's good? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Big Boosie, man. The internet is still undefeated, man. The internet is still undefeated, man. It's been a lot going on, man. We're gonna do a little bit talk about this Cuffy and Big Meech situation going on. I've been telling people, and they've been going at me at the last one with me and the homie BMF Wavy, and we keep hearing stuff, but we don't know who to believe, man. And they said Puff had a fight in jail, man. It's getting crazy out here, man. The internet is undefeated, man. Jax, what we doing? Let's go. I'm back, man. That intro, the hottest intro out here, man. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Big Boosie, Street Knowledge Podcast, man, doing the things that I like to do. Yeah, as y'all know, man, it's been getting crazy out here. Like I said, the internet is undefeated, and it never ceased to amaze me. Wack 100, back at it again. I just be wondering why everybody make it like he's the go-to to talk about who is a rat, who is a snitch. I'm trying to figure out what make him certified. They read off the paperwork and all that stuff on Clubhouse and things of that nature. But a lot of people do. You got the 1090J. I think he was the one that really started off with the paperwork things and who's the rats and the celebrities that really ratted but be talking gangster and records and things of that nature, man. But what just bothers me that a brother going to do all this time in jail, 27 years Meech did, been on that yard, nobody really stepped to him. I guess how do they hide paperwork, man? Y'all drop some comments, man. How they hide paperwork when a person is on the yard and they ask for that paperwork? You ain't been on no yard. I don't care who you is, the toughest guy on the planet. That paperwork ain't right or you don't have none, you're not hanging out in that yard. You're not being around 27 years without a scratch on you and highly respected. Now, man, come home after doing all that. And as y'all know, 50 Cent started throwing out there when he got mad at him for going with Rick Ross. Meech is a rat. Now everybody ran with it. When Blue Da Vinci was saying it years ago when Meech was inside of there, it was like in one ear, out the other. Nobody even paid it no attention. Blue kept saying it, man. I'm telling y'all, Meech was the one. Meech is the weak link. Meech was the mole. Meech told. And the girl Tammy, man, she been lying and a whole bunch of stuff coming up with her. I'm still wondering what made Cuffy deal with her because she got a connect that's supposed to came from Meech while Meech is in jail. Nobody's dealing with nobody that's behind those bars. I don't care who they try to send out there that can give me and front me or how many birds or whatever. I would never even deal with that. Even if it was legitimate, I can't gamble with that. Because now look what it's starting. Cuffy in there saying that was a whole setup from Meech. The average person would have thought that could even be a factor happening. And or, like I said, they're just not going to take a chance. Even if he had love for Meech, why even take that chance? So, now it's come out that Wack 100 saying that they got Cuffy's paperwork, or I guess some portions of it. They reading off some documents, but the most important ones are sealed. And he was trying to get them from Cuffy's daughter. But now it's saying, I done seen some of the comments, they like, look how the tables turn. Look how the tables turn. They said Cuffy should have stayed off the internet because now it's coming out that a lot of the stuff he's saying is lies. It's getting deep out here, people. It's getting deep. The whole story really didn't add up to me from the beginning. But it's still other people, voicing their opinions about it. I'm just voicing my opinion. I haven't seen no paperwork condemning nobody, so I'm not going to condemn nobody. And that's just what I stand on. That's how I was raised. Now, if somebody got something concrete besides what Cuffy is talking about, then y'all speak on it. Meech did a sit down in Detroit with, I guess, one of the guys that he know that got a podcast, and that podcast went viral. He also said, if somebody got some paperwork on him, let it be known. He said, there's nobody in jail because of him. Nobody. The only thing they running with is Cuffy utilizing that third party stuff. And it never even went through. They said the police, they found out that the Tammy Suarez, whatever her name, Tammy Suarez or whatever, no, Tammy, whatever her name is, they found out that she was having an affair with one of the feds. So after that happened, it messed up the whole indictment. They never told who was the whistleblower on her. And that's the reason why they didn't get Cuffy. Then it was said that when she was trying to put the deal through, she was talking to Cuffy, and she told Cuffy to hold on. The Connect was calling. No, excuse me. She was talking to the Connect on the phone, and Cuffy called in. She told the Connect, hold on. Cuffy called in. When Cuffy called in, they was talking with him. I mean, she was talking with Cuffy, and then all of a sudden the Fed said, oh, nah, we want to get that guy. We want to get Cuffy. In all my years of being in the streets, Feds only want the big fish. Why would they stop when they got a big fish on the line that give people the work? They give people like Cuffy the work. I'm confused. Now, if the police was in with Meech setting up Cuffy, why did they have to say, and this is online, y'all go back and search it, why would they have to say Cuffy called in and they heard Cuffy talking on Tammy's phone? I thought that Tammy went to go meet with Meech, talk with Meech, Meech give her the information to go back and talk to Cuffy. And then Cuffy agreed to, okay, he'll meet with the Spanish guy and set everything up. But it's too many variables in this crazy story, man. Because if the police already know they wanted Cuffy, they would have acted as if they was the Connect. They would have sent one of their own in undercover, go and meet and have this conversation with him and set up the deal. It wouldn't have to be the phone call here and the phone call there, and it wouldn't even took long once he agreed with Tammy to meet with the dude. How long it take for them to set up a move to get somebody when they already got him on the hook through Tammy? So when did Tammy start this relationship with the federal dude? That must have happened immediately, because they acting like they had an ongoing relationship on the low. They found out about it and it messed up the case. See, a lot of this stuff, man, a lot of people just want to be in something or act like they know something, talk crazy about, another person's character, especially when they're a well-known face, and try to cause scrutiny amongst their fan base and the person themselves. And a lot of that started when 50 Cent did what he did, saying that Meech was a rat, and he going to put out the documentary on Tammy, talking about the whole situation, and he said it's definitely coming. It got quiet for that. It got quiet. Never heard the documentary anymore. We don't even hear talks about it no more. We don't even hear Tammy or her on no platforms doing nothing. Nothing. It's extra quiet for that. So, for people to assassinate a person's character is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And I'm only saying that because I ain't gonna say we all, but a lot of people that I know was in them streets. I came from the mean streets, And when you put in that work and got your name good, you ain't in them streets no more. You leave the game alone. You got to come back to this bull crap. Somebody trying to assassinate your character. That's effed all the way up. And really don't have all their T's crossed and I's dotted. How does that work? And now it leaves people to look around and be like, yo, I don't mess with him no more. I don't talk to him no more. And mess up the good name that he got. But you got a lot of people that is fighting for him. And like, man, they not believing it. And I'm one of them people that don't believe nothing until I really see it or hear something concrete. I want to hear something concrete. I'm not saying that I want to hear it because I want this person to be, or Meech to be a snitch. No, I hope that he's not, because he did a lot. From what I hear about this brother, did a lot for people, man. I don't care if it was drug money. Everybody's saying, why y'all care about it? It was drug money. What's the difference of selling liquor? I've had this conversation with y'all already. Liquor and drugs is the same thing. The government not getting money off the drug money, and that's it.
It's only bad until they legalize it.
Exactly. And then it ain't selling poison to your community. Get out of here. Like I always tell you people, man, if you do too much of anything, it'll overpower you. If you know that some drugs is not good for you, like some people, they only gonna drink a certain kind of liquor because they know what kind makes them feel different. So you ain't gonna smoke no crack that you know make people go crazy, or no heroin or no fentanyl. Now you got the people that might do some coke because they uppity. It's an uppity drug, but they might can handle it a little better, won't overpower their judgment of life, doing lively things, being a responsible person. And you might got some people that could be a responsible person that can handle crack. I don't know. I'm just saying, the man did a lot of good things for a lot of people, man. And there's not a lot of brothers around that's like that. When you get millions of dollars, no, when a lot of people get millions of dollars, they forget where they come from. They sitting on their plateau doing nothing. We got all these millionaires and billionaires, and nobody putting money together to create nothing for our people. Open up some of these big buildings and create something with the billions, but they'll show us they mansions and they boats and all that stuff and talk crazy.
Fly to the moon.
Yeah, all of that, man. Ain't nobody putting no money together for nothing. I've been telling niggas, hey, prison, there's a lot of people that belong in prison that's ignorant. So why the billionaires don't put together some money and create a prison that will be done right? Not them dirty, nasty prisons with to feed you slop, got rats in it. The police is doing people dirty and unaliving them or beating them up bad in the jails. No, why black billionaire men ain't getting together, build a prison and make sure it's ran the correct way? That's it. Even though we got police that put people in jail illegally, setting them up, putting drugs in their car just because they want to get them, or they want to make a quota and pull you over and do ignorance. But we should build a jail that will make sure people are being rehabilitated, not just to be in there and make money off each person that's in there. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me, man. But like I was saying, people need to basically stop talking crazy about people, but they don't have the paperwork. They don't have all the correct credentials, or should I say the correct documents, about a person. And or especially if you ain't even the person that is accusing them of setting you up or sending you to jail. But now it's looking like Cuffy might be lying. Now what the public or people gonna say now? But what's bad is when you put things out there, it's out there now, and to still get people perception to look at a person crazy or sideways. That's corny, man. That's corny. I'm trying to figure why Cuffy never said nothing while Meech was in jail. Y'all drop some comments and let me know about that. I don't know. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. Now, they saying Puffy got into an altercation in jail. They said Puffy held it down up in there, man. They said Puff held his own, which everybody already knew. Puff is a dude that will fight. He ain't scared to fight, nothing. So, if he in there, he got people, holding him down. Whoever stepped to him, I guess they got to see it for their own eyes, because that's going on through the internet, and he on lockdown. Can y'all imagine coming from millions of dollars riding in private jets and planes, big mansion in one state, another mansion in another state, chefs in the house, masseuse, you can get a massage whenever you want, that lap of luxury living, to now sitting inside of a cell. Inside of not just a cell, he's in jail now, inside of jail. He's in the hole now. From that to that fast. It's not a game out there, people. I tell people that every time, man. You gotta watch your moves. Watch the things you do. A lot of these celebrities be thinking that they larger than life. These celebrities think that they are untouchable because they got money. And they not understanding these powers that be is definitely trying to dim the light on our culture. But we also got to understand a lot of that stuff that you do, you ain't supposed to be doing. Right here just showed you, man. They got Puff Daddy in jail, fighting and going to the hole and all that, man. Who would ever thought this was going to happen, man? Y'all drop that in the comments. That's a deep one right there. But it goes to show y'all, nobody's untouchable when it comes to that law. They don't care nothing about us. Nothing. They can't wait to send us to jail. ASAP. ASAP. I want to get into one more thing, man. The 4th of July. The 4th of July, man. These young high schoolers, teenagers, excuse me. Well, high schoolers, whatever you want to call them, teenagers and all that, went on a rampage. They call it the teen takeover. Hold on, let me pull it up. The July 4th teen takeover. 9 people got shot. These teens got it in their mind that they was just going to take over and do what they wanted to do in Raleigh, North Carolina. I don't know if it traveled to any other state with that ignorant thought process, man. But this is how it looks. Y'all go in, y'all check it out. Y'all Google that. But I'm going to read some of this off. I got to read it off because this is just straight foolery for y'all teenage men and women to think that y'all is taking over something and was going to do something and don't get caught. A lot of y'all, I think they need to ban those games, man. The video games, man, that you can shoot and rob and, you be in your own world, do your own, what's the name of that thing? Huh? GTA, and what's the other one, man? They could jump out and rob you and jump in your car, take your car and roll off and just keep rolling till the police catch you and shoot you or lock you up, man. It's the other one, man. The first one that was coming out. That came out, man.
The number one is Grand Theft Auto.
That's the one right there I'm talking about.
GTA.
Oh, okay. That's what they're abbreviating. I didn't know. Shit, you taught me something, man. I don't pay them games no attention.
Bro, I got your back.
I appreciate you, Jackson. Yeah, that's what it's all. That's what Batman and Robin is about, boy. That's the biggest one. And so in my mind, these kids still think they be playing that game when they walk out that door.
Yeah.
They think that once the man in the game is dead, which will, they are that person in the game, he got killed or locked up or whatever, they could restart the game over and nothing happens. So when they walk outside and they've been talking junk all day on their social medias and real world social media, real world, talking junk to each other, when they see each other, then it's on site when they're in the malls or in them parties or wherever it just take place at. And they know it's cameras around and they still do it. Knowing that after that's done, your life is over. And they don't realize it until they in that courtroom. Like them guys that underlie Julio Fulio. Now all of them, man, your kids should go to school. I want to talk for the kids now, being that I'm going to be in here for the rest of my life. You thought about that now? Y'all thought y'all was getting away. They thought they was doing something gangster, getting the Airbnb, getting the ammunition together, getting it ready. So when they know where he at, they gonna move accordingly. The structure of how the dudes was moving. He was moving like he militant, following the car, militant and all that, all on camera. I'm like, yo, where y'all think y'all was at? What y'all thought y'all was? Y'all been watching too much TV. And then go home and then start recording it and at a party and laughing. And pretty much making gestures as if it was them. If y'all teens, y'all is wildin', man. Who told y'all can do this stupid stuff? Shoot and unalive somebody is the same as doing it to yourself, because when they catch you, you're going for the rest of your life, especially if you plot it out. It's premeditated murder. You're going to get the death penalty, or you're going to jail and never will be able to come home again. Ever. So what are y'all thinking, man? But they did all this shooting and wilding out in two parts of Raleigh, and one of them Glenwood to be exact, and did all that stuff. They didn't catch nobody when it first happened. 9 people got shot, and now they finally caught. So I'm going to read it off to y'all. 6 juveniles now been charged across 4 shootings from the July 4th weekend, teen takeovers at Glenwood South, Briar Creek. Yeah, they was in Briar Creek and Capitol Boulevard. A total of 9 people were shot. Investigations into 2 other shootings at Glenwood South remain active. 700 Tucker, 620 West Lane. Submit any tips to Raleigh Police, and y'all can get the phone number and all that. On July 16th, a 16-year-old juvenile was taken into custody for shooting at 610 Glenwood Avenue. Assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury, going armed to the terror of the public, possession of a firearm by a minor, 3 counts of discharging a firearm within city limits. On July 8th, a 16-year-old juvenile was taken into custody for the shootings at 14 Glenwood Avenue. Felony riot, possession of a firearm by a minor, discharging a firearm within city limits. That's Briar Creek. On July 24th, a 15-year-old juvenile was taken into custody. Assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, discharging a firearm into occupied property, felony riot, going armed to the terror of the public, possession of a firearm by a minor. On July 17th, a 17-year-old juvenile was taken into custody. Possession of a firearm by a minor, resisting, delaying, and obstructing a public officer, simple possession of a scheduled VI controlled substance. He must have got caught with some pills on him or something. Y'all little dudes is wild, man. On July 10th, a 16-year-old juvenile, Justin Brown, was taken into custody for shooting at Briar Creek that injured 2 adult bystanders. That's crazy. Y'all shooting bystanders, man. Y'all clowns, man. Brown was processed as an adult. He's gonna get fried.
Them little niggas was high.
assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, firing a gun into an occupied car, felony riot, possession of a firearm by a minor, going armed to the terror of the public. And Capitol Boulevard on July 18th, 17-year-old Keena Daughtry, that sounds like a female, Keena Daughtry was taken into custody in Goldsboro for the shooting at 850 Capitol Boulevard. She all the way from Goldsboro. That's what, like 2 hours or something from here? All the way in Raleigh.
Bugging out in Raleigh, man.
She bugging. A fight happened, leading Daughtry to shoot 2 people. Daughtry was processed as an adult. Assault with a deadly weapon. Oh, she done. With intent to kill, inflicting serious injury, discharging a weapon into occupied property, going armed to the terror of the public, possession of a firearm by a minor, discharging a firearm within city limits, man. And see, this is what y'all don't understand, man. They is not playing with y'all. And Glenwood is like one of the most highly respected places where people go in masses, of people that be out on Fridays and Saturdays. And they not tolerating this type of stuff. And they're going to make examples of these teens right here. And they probably got some more to catch, for real, for real. And the ones that they got, pretty sure going to tell who helped them out. And if not, that'll be rare. But we definitely going to see. And y'all little young cats, man, tell y'all every day. It's not a game. It's cameras outside. Everywhere. Everybody got cameras in their phones. What make y'all think that y'all going to do something and get away with it? Shootings, guns. What are y'all proving? Nothing. Y'all arguing about stupidity. Y'all watching too many TV shows. Y'all listening to too many rappers talk that talk, and they not even in them streets no more. But a lot of y'all that's doing that drill music, y'all do talk that crazy talk and go outside and do it and go to jail. Look at all these rappers that's locked up right now for doing foolery stuff. When y'all gonna learn? What TV y'all not watching? What internet y'all not watching? Y'all not watching? Or what make y'all think y'all better than the last person that got locked up for using their firearm on somebody? Y'all got a lot to learn, man, and y'all gonna learn the hard way. Now watch out at all these little 16-year-old 17s that's caught. And when the trials and everything come up and they get locked up, when they make their testimonies, when they get their time or before they get their time, they be pleading, I'm not that type of guy. I'm really a good person. I went to church. I was always got whooping. Nah, you didn't. I want to tell the kids, don't do what I did. It's too late. Y'all wait to get in jail to want to talk this type of talk. It's too late. All of y'all on the sound of my voice, if you are teens and if y'all got teens, forward this to them. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on before you walk out there with your hands on a firearm and thinking that you're doing something gangster to impress people. Because nobody's coming to these 6 cats that just got locked up. None of their friends is coming to their aid, sending no money for lawyers, not going to be sending them no commissary. They're going to fade away and they're going to be in a cell by themselves or with their new friends, they cell buddies, or somebody's girlfriend, or making them wash drawers and underwear and shirts and socks. I'm telling you, it's not a game. Y'all don't believe it until you get in there, and it's sad. We keep preaching this stuff all the time for the longest, and y'all think that we just talking to be talking, or you be in one ear and out the other. Man, I don't know what he talking about, man. As soon as you get outside with your boys, yo, where they at? Who's talking? What's what? Y'all got the things? Yo, let's go.
Crash dummies.
Yeah. It's sad, man. But yeah, I'll be back, man. I gotta make some moves, man. I want to come up here, man. Holler at y'all for a few.
Wait.
What we got, man?
They said Diddy choked somebody out in jail.
Oh, I spoke about that. Oh, they said they choked him out? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, they said that Diddy choked the man out.
And before that, they said that they was trying to get in contact with Diddy, but nobody could find Diddy in the jail for like 2 days.
And how was that even possible?
How is that even possible?
So what? The police said they got scared for him and hit him, or he paid them so they can hide? What they gonna say? He paid for the security to hide him, the police to hide him. Yo, what's going on, man? Is that true? Let's start there.
That's alleged. All right, so you got to look at this. This is all within a week. When you come up missing in the jail, and then the next thing you know, when you hear that they done found a homie, he choking somebody out. What's that about?
Yeah, now it's getting more interesting than anything. How he's choking somebody out after they find him. And it's all over the internet right now, man.
All over the net.
I gotta look at that part. I didn't see that they said that he choked the person out, man.
He choked somebody out in there, man.
Really?
Yes.
That's
the alleged.
Well, we gotta get to that ASAP. We might have to do a follow-up on that one.
Talk about putting your hands on somebody.
Yeah, that's deep, man. Wow. That's deep. Well, we're going to get back to that. I'm going to do some research on that, man, and come back and chop it up with y'all. I'm waiting to really hear some Cuffy paperwork so we can actually start posting some of this stuff on our page. I don't really want to post a lot of stuff up here, and it's just all a bunch of back and forth talk and all that. I'm waiting for some real solid concrete on everything, man. That's what I need to see. Concrete everything so we can put it up here on Street Knowledge Podcast, man, for real. So y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Big Boosie, man. I got to make some moves, but I will be back, man. Jax, what we doing, man? Let's take them up out of here, bro.